Hello everyone and a very warm welcome from ITP.net here at GISEC 2021. Here with us today is Mr. Aloysius Cheang from Huawei UAE. How are you doing, Aloysius?
Doing very good. Thank you very much.
Great. So it will be great if you can start us off with, with just sharing a brief overview of what Huawei is highlighting at GISEC this year.
Right. Thank you for the question. And that's a very good question because at GISEC, Huawei aims to show that cybersecurity underpins every digital transformation initiative that's being carried out by any companies or countries worldwide. And we'll be showcasing solutions that talk about, security by design, privacy by design, as we embraces the new digital era.
Great. And, now more than ever, why do you think are events like GISEC relevant for organizations?
GISEC is relevant for two reasons. One of the key reasons that I think GISEC will be very relevant is that it allows you to have an opportunity, a platform for you to communicate and discuss, with your customers, your partners, as well as anybody that are keen to understand more about your company. But more importantly, is also the platform that as highlighted by His Excellency, Mr. Al-Huwaidi, who talk about the need for public-private partnership so that we could combat cybersecurity threats that's coming to UAE globally. So with this need, obviously, is not going to be solved by one nation or one company alone, but it is a joint effort by the companies as well as the government, coming together, to build the necessary ecosystem.
So as organizations continue to embrace the hybrid era, so what do you think are the most important cybersecurity trends that they should watch out for?
Well, traditional cybersecurity talk about, protecting what is within the brick and mortar of a company. And when we have this hybrid working model where people work from home, security has to be extended to your home, to that of your customers, as well as to that of your suppliers. So we need to rethink cybersecurity strategy to address all these issues. And we have to also start to practice cyber hygiene personally, because the same laptop that you use to do work is the same laptop that you allow your children to play games on. And it's the same laptop that you're probably also watching your Netflix and YouTube. So you need to also practice cyber hygiene and understand more some of the simple cybersecurity practices, best practices that you could protect yourself.
Okay. So from Huawei's perspective, can you give one piece of security advice that organizations should keep in mind as they continue their business?
Well, organizations, will have a different strategy, addressing cybersecurity concerns depending on your size. So if you are large enough, you will probably have a dedicated team that look at having a dedicated cybersecurity that's endorsed from top down. That means your board, your executive management will probably have to endorse it before it's rolled out. So for the larger companies, my only advice is that, you will probably have to plan longer in the future, 5 to 10 years, to embrace the digital future. You need to be able to safeguard it. That means addressing all the deep tech that comes along the way. Things like, things that are brought about by blockchain, IoT, all the new technologies that come in. But for the smaller companies, a lot of time, they depend on what is available out there. So find a right partner, especially if you're going to the cloud, try to find a right partner that have provides shared responsibility for security that will help you to address your security concerns. So that will be the best way.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today, Aloysius, and we hope to hear more from you guys about from Huawei. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.